The Ministry of External Affairs rejected the annual report of the United States Commission on International Religious Freedom for 2026, which recommended targeted sanctions on the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh and India's Research and Analysis Wing over alleged violations of religious freedom. MEA spokesperson Randhir Jaiswal said in a statement that the Commission had continued to present what he described as a distorted and selective picture of India, relying on questionable sources and ideological narratives instead of objective facts. He stated that India had taken note of the latest USCIRF report but categorically rejected what he termed its motivated and biased characterization of the country. Jaiswal added that repeated misrepresentations by the Commission only undermined its own credibility. MEA also suggested that instead of persistently criticizing India, USCIRF should examine incidents of vandalism and attacks on Hindu temples in the United States, as well as growing intolerance and intimidation faced by members of the Indian diaspora there. The response came after USCIRF designated India as a country of particular concern and urged the United States to link arms sales and trade policies with religious freedom considerations. The Commission's report titled Systematic Religious Persecution in India outlines aspects of India's social, political and criminal justice systems in relation to freedom of religion or belief. It also examines the relationship between the RSS and the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party and the possible implications for religious freedom. The report alleged that despite constitutional protections, India's political environment enables discrimination against minority religious communities. USCIRF further claimed that conditions for religious freedom in India have continued to deteriorate, accusing authorities of targeting minorities and places of worship. It pointed to stricter anti-conversion laws in several states and alleged that authorities enabled widespread detentions, expulsions of religious refugees, and tolerated vigilante attacks on minority communities. Established in 1998 through an act of the US Congress, USCIRF monitors the global right to freedom of religion or belief and makes recommendations to the US President, the State Department, and Congress. While the body describes itself as independent, its 9 commissioners are appointed by the US President and senior leaders of the House of Representatives and the Senate. This is not the first time a USCIRF report has criticized India. In 2025, 2024, and earlier years as well, the Commission raised concerns over alleged religious freedom violations in the country. In 2024, MEA had termed USCIRF a biased organization with a political agenda and said it continues to misrepresent facts and peddle a motivated narrative about India.
Regarding question on USCIRF, the US, that is United States Commission on International Religious Freedom, they had released their report 2024 yesterday. They have been releasing their reports earlier as well, in earlier years. The USCIRF is known as a biased organization with a political agenda. They continue to publish their propaganda on India masquerading as part of an annual report. We really have no expectation that USCIRF will even seek to understand India's diverse, pluralistic and democratic ethos. Their efforts to interfere in the largest electoral exercise of the world will never